Welcome back, everybody, to the Seattle Sonics, MyNBA franchise here on NBA 2K22. Today we have the biggest game in this entire MyNBA franchise series thus far. Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals at home against the Golden State Warriors. After splitting games 5 and 6, the series is now tied up at 3, and the winner of today's game is headed to the NBA Finals, where the Philadelphia 76ers await. The loser of this game will see their season come to an end and will be eliminated from playoff contention. I'm feeling good going into this Game 7. Now, unfortunately, the home teams are 0-6 so far in this playoff series, which doesn't bode well for us since, again, we are at home. But we're certainly looking to change that here tonight against Golden State. I'm going to make a small change to the rotation since it is a Game 7 and such an important game. I feel like our starters and our best players need to be in the game more, so that's what we're going to do. So now all of our key players will be playing pretty much the whole game. The Warriors will also be making a change to their lineup. Forward Jonathan Kuminga suffered a high ankle sprain very early in the playoffs, and it looked like his season would be over. But he's going to come back today and will start at small forward. So the Warriors are going to get some more energy and athleticism jolted into their starting lineup with the return of Kuminga. So let's get this game underway. Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. Winner will be going to the NBA Finals, and the loser will have their season end today as the Sonics win the tip-off. And we are underway. Seattle looking for the first points, and they do get them. Cam Reddish with the layup assisted by Buzz Wigginton. So it's the Sonics on the board first, 2-0. Golden State looking to answer, and that they do. Klay Thompson dunks on Kyril Story. The old man dunking on the Rook. 4-2 your score. James Wiseman misses the layup, grabs his own rebound, no good. Third time's the charm, however, as Buzz is unable to go in and make a play on the ball there. 6-4, Golden State up top. Here's Oscar James gonna let it fly from deep, no good. Cam Reddish tips it back into his hands with the reverse lay-in. Cam Reddish with 4 early points, and we're tied at 6. There's Kyril Story, misses the reverse slam. That would have been a pretty awesome dunk. On the other end, Kuminga in the corner for Cash Money Klay. Klay Thompson hits the 3. He is an early 5 points, and it's 9-6. Oscar J. Basile pump fake over to Buzz Wigginton, trying to out-muscle the big fella, James Wiseman. And Buzz is on the board for the first time today. Neither side really gaining a whole lot of traction or momentum so far. Nice move there by Curry over to James Wiseman, who successfully completes the alley-oop. 11-8. Oscar J. Basile misses the 3. Slow start today for Oscar. Hasn't been making his early shots. And then in the left corner, again, it's corner Klay with another 3. He's gotten off to a hot start for Golden State. Look at Kyril Story off the inbound, getting fancy with it. He goes with the left to right hand switch, throws it down. 16-10 now. Oscar J. Basile with the step back, lets it fly. Oscar J. Basile finally on the board as he hits the 3, and it's a 3-point game. 16-13. Here's DeJounte Murray trying to get somebody open. It's going to be Kevin Porter Jr. who hits the 3. Quick start for Porter off the bench. Now 18-16. Good slam dunk for Obi Toppin. The Sonics had this game tied up, but the Warriors have been able to take the lead back. Seattle looking for a quick answer, and that they get. DeJounte Murray comes flying in for the dunk, and it's now 20-18. Porter back to Murray. Murray trying to get some room over to Jakob Poeltl. Poeltl will make the layup inside, and we are now tied at 20. Again, it's been a pretty back-and-forth first quarter. Neither side really with a whole lot of control. As here's Talen Horton-Tucker trying to make a play. Back inside for Poeltl in the corner for Kevin Porter Jr. KPJ now with 5 points. That's only going to count as a line 2. 22-20. Porter, pull up! 7 points off the bench here in the first quarter for Kevin Porter Jr. And ever since the second unit has started to trickle in for both teams, the Sonics are really playing well. However, Steph Curry answers with a nice 3. Curry's gotten off to a quiet start today, but now he's starting to hit his shots. Open corner 3 there for Curry. That'll put Golden State back up by 2, and Steph is starting to heat up. And we know when Steph Curry's on, he's unstoppable. DeJounte Murray with a nifty pass for Poeltl over to Kevin Porter Jr. Pump fake. That shot no good, but Poeltl is there with the rebound of the putback. Jakob Poeltl has continued to do the dirty work for this team. I've continued to love what he's been able to do for this team in the playoffs as Curry misses the 3. DeJounte Murray has to get rid of it quick at the buzzer. No good. So a very competitive first quarter of basketball so far. Neither side really has the edge. It is the Sonics up 28-29. On to the second quarter. Golden State trying to take the lead as it's the rookie Djemi Odiemi who hits the three. And that will put Golden State right back on top as they lead by 2. Here's Oscar J. Vasilin trying to drive by Curry. Oscar with room. Going to stop, pop, and drop as he connects from deep. 31-32. Here's Odiemi guarded by Reddish with the screen from Wiseman. Odiemi with the two-handed dunk. Big start to the second quarter for Djemi Odiemi as it's 33-32. Klay Thompson with enough room. Going to pull up from the land of beyond. The weatherman predicted heavy rain tonight from the Splash Bros. Steph and Klay have not disappointed, in particular Klay, who's been great today. There's James Wiseman on the lob from Steph Curry, putting Golden State up by 6. Sonics call timeout. Not a great start to the quarter for Seattle, but they're going to look to change it. Oscar J. Vasilin with a nice poster slam. Looked like Klay Thompson tried to get out of the way before Oscar would have caught a body. There's Reddish now with the tomahawk jam. Killer Cam Reddish makes it a 2-point game. James Wiseman with the dunk off the pump fake. Both teams are currently trying to tear down the rim. Will Buzz Wigginton add to the fun? He does. Two-handed dunk for Buzz. And this looks like a dunk contest right now. Better than the real-life dunk contest, am I right? Reddish is blocked on the play by Jonathan Kuminga, making an early impact in his return as Klay Thompson throws it down on the other end. 42-38, quick ball movement from Seattle, looking to get a quick bucket in transition as Oscar J. Vasilin has the open three, and it is good. Oscar started the game off slow, but he has picked up to his usual play as it's 42-41. Curry off the screen, connects from deep. We know Curry is great at creating his own shot on the ball and off the ball. That time it was on the off-ball screen. The Sonics are trying to get the screen game rolling as Kevin Porter Jr. is now in the double figures. He hits the three. 47-44. Porter gets it to Buzz Wigginton. Buzz doesn't have a lot of room, still lets it fly, and we are tied at 47. Buzz Wigginton from beyond. Buzz has started the game off slow, but he's gotten off to a solid start here in the second quarter. As there is Chris Duarte off balance. That'll put Golden State back up. 49-47. DeJounte Murray inside. Heaves it up, and it's good. DeJounte Murray with 4 points, 4 boards, and 4 dimes. Doing a little bit of everything tonight. As we are knotted up at 49 apiece now. Here's Chris Duarte on the screen. Duarte for 3. The former Oregon Duck connects from beyond the arc, and both teams are pretty much trading off the lead at this point. Here's Oscar J. Vasilin, step back for a wide open DeJounte Murray, who sinks for triple, and again we are now tied at 52. Continuing to go back and forth. What a first half this has been up to this point as Duarte gets the slam. Chris Duarte's on fire. He has scored Golden State's last 7 points as it's 54-52. DeJounte Murray with the throwdown. Murray is on fire as well in the second quarter, and we're now tied at 54. About 2.5 minutes left to go here in the first half. David Nwaba lets it fly from deep. Both offenses are clicking at the moment as that one is going to be stolen away. Murray picks his pocket. DeJounte Murray keeps it himself. That should have been an and one. Heavily contested layup by Murray, who wanted to dunk on Nwaba but was unsuccessful. 57-56, another nice three for Chris Duarte. Even with Klay Thompson out of the game, it's Duarte who's taken over that role as the guy getting open on screens, hitting easy threes. That pass nearly turned over, but picked up, recovered, and made by Chance Dumas. Good play there by the rookie, and it's 60-58. Nwaba guarded by Murray. Actually, not really. Nwaba blows right by him from a slam. 62-58. Time winding down here in the first half. Seattle trying to set it last second play. Murray off the screen for Jakob Poeltl. The Sonics are picking and rolling. 62-60. Duarte at the buzzer. No good. So that will conclude the first half. We've got ourselves an nail-biter so far. Golden State 62, Seattle 60. I think the biggest lead in this game has maybe been 6 or 7 points. It feels like the Warriors have been on top for, I would say, a majority of this game, but the Sonics seem to always be within one possession, and it really has been back and forth. So we'll see if either side can take control here in the third quarter. The biggest half of basketball in this entire franchise series up to this point is right here. So buckle up, get your popcorn now, get comfortable, because it's going to be good. The Warriors open up with the basketball. Steph Curry gets Klay Thompson. Thompson picks up right where he left off. Klay Thompson and Chris Duarte have been nasty tonight at getting open off of screens, hitting three-pointers. It's at 65-60. Odiemi, guarded by Oscar J. Basile. That, my friends, is called a mismatch, and Odiemi takes advantage of the size mismatch, and it's 67-60. The Sonics need to get a bucket. They've started off slowly here in the third quarter as Kyril Story makes the layup. Quiet start for Story. He only has 6 points so far. 69-62. It's Cam Reddish flying inside for the slam as we look at the replay. Big dunk by Reddish, and it's 69-64. There's Curry with a great pass for Jonathan Kuminga, who's blocked at the rim by Buzz Wigginton. Buzz with a dime for DeJounte Murray, who sinks it from deep. That'll only be counted as a line, too, but still a great play on both ends of the floor by Seattle as they force the steal. Sonics running the fast break. Oscar J. Basile gets it over to Buzz Wigginton. Buzz hits the mid-ranger, and the Sonics bring you within one. So after a poor start to the third quarter, the Sonics have answered back in a big way. 71-68, here's Kuminga, gets it over to Curry. Curry with more than enough room, he takes it, and he's going to drill it. Steph Curry makes it a 6-point game as Buzz is blocked inside by James Wiseman. On the other end, Klay Thompson hits the three. Golden State up by 9, their biggest lead of the day as Seattle calls a timeout with about 5 minutes left in the quarter. So the Sonics are starting this third quarter off pretty poorly. They have to respond out of the timeout well here if they want to stay alive in this game. Curry, pull up, jumper, and the Warriors are now up by 11. Golden State is continuing to increase their lead. Curry, again, sinks the triple. It's a 14-point lead for the Warriors. And now the Sonics are in a little bit of trouble. They've got to pick it up, and they've got to pick it up fast as that pass is tipped, caught by Reddish. Nearly a turnover as it goes back to Buzz. Buzz will make the shot, but still a pretty sloppy possession there. The Sonics need to take better care of the basketball. They have to avoid these turnovers here down the stretch if they want any chance of coming back and winning this game. There's Curry off the screen from top and hits another one. Steph Curry was good in the first half, but he has been great here in the third quarter. 85-70, there's Kyril Story, who throws it down on the one-handed dunk. Nice play by Story, and it's 87-72. Nwala over to Jalen Smith, who has seemingly made every three-pointer he's taken in this entire series. And it's an 18-point lead for the Warriors, their biggest of the day. That pass intercepted by Jakob Poeltl. Seattle on the fast break. Story lobs it up for Chance Dumas. The Sonics may be down by 16, but at least they're down by 16 in style. 90-74, final moments of the quarter. Kyril Story has it. Story dribbling out the clock, guarded by Duarte. Line 2, no good. And so that'll end the third quarter. Pretty bad quarter of basketball, to put it nicely there. The Seattle Sonics are down 90-74, and this is it. Seattle has to overcome a 16-point deficit here within the next 9 minutes. They want to keep their season alive. DeJounte Murray with a quick start. There is nobody inside to defend him as Murray gets the slam. I imagine we will mainly see Seattle's starters in the game here in the fourth quarter. Same can be said for Golden State unless this game gets out of hand. Jonathan Kuminga hits the open three. That'll put Golden State up by 17 points. Reddish, no good. Nice defense by Odiemi, but Reddish grabs his own rebound back. Over to DeJounte Murray. Drives by Curry. Murray with a nice layup. He now has 17 points. One of the few players who's been consistently good all night for the Sonics as Curry is double-teamed. That leaves Odiemi wide open to throw it down. High IQ pass by Curry. Good move by the rookie Odiemi. The Sonics are having trouble cutting into this lead early in the fourth quarter. Oscar J. Basile misses the wide open three. Oscar hits that shot 10 times out of 10. This offense is completely out of sync right now, and at the worst possible time. They need to start hitting some shots right about now. Cam Reddish hits the top of the key three. That'll bring you within 14. This game's not over, though. There's still 7 minutes to go. The Sonics still certainly have a fighting chance, but the offense needs to pick it up. The defense needs to not let Steph Curry drive to the wide open basket, as it's 97-81, about 6.5 minutes to go. Curry with a dime for Wiseman, who throws it down, and the Warriors are back up by 18 points. 99-81. There's Oscar J. Basile with a ridiculous slam dunk. Let's look at this beauty again. He cocked that thing back 180 degrees. God damn. 99-83 off the slam by Oscar. Again, the paint wide open. I have seen all the comments that have said Seattle needs a real center, and all the people who think Seattle does need a true rim-protecting center is being proven correctly right now. 101-83, Oscar J. Vasilin does hit the corner three that time, and we're within 15 points. DeJounte Murray flies inside for the slam dunk. And the Sonics are slowly chipping away at this lead. Maybe it's a case of a little too late, but as you can tell, Seattle is still fighting. They are not going to quit, but Steph Curry on offense is just going to make Seattle look foolish as he gets the behind-the-back assist for Klay Thompson. Klay now with a nifty pass for Odiemi, who's blocked at the rim. I think that was Reddish who got a hand on it. On the fast break, DeJounte Murray takes it to the cup himself. Murray now with 21 points, and it's an 11-point game. The Sonics are continuing to chip away at this lead, making ground slowly, but they are making ground. Curry, nice pull-up mid-range jumper. That'll make it a 13-point game. Now an 11-point game once again. There's Oscar J. Vasilin with the slam. I feel like that should have been a foul. Definitely some contact there late by Wiseman. Clear as day should have been an and one. Sonics don't get the call as Oscar is double-teamed. He had Murray open, but trying to pass it to Murray, he turns it over. On the other end, here is Wiseman with it over to Curry. Curry, back to Wiseman for the slam. Had Oscar not turned it over there, gotten to Murray, who probably would have hit the open three, it'd be a 6-point game right now. Instead, it's an 11-point game. Nice pass by Murray over to Kyril Story, driving to the basket, and it's a 9-point deficit, only about 2 minutes to go. The Sonics need to make a big comeback now or never. Curry with a great pass for Odiemi, who sinks it, and the Warriors are up by 11, and at this point, the Sonics need a miracle. Buzz backing down on Wiseman. Buzz Wigginton gets it to go. He is 13 and 13. 111-100 now. Kuminga loses it. It's stolen by DeJounte Murray on the fast break. Cam Reddish. He's going to take the three, and it's good. Nice shot for Cam Reddish, and we are back within 8. Wide open lane there for Curry to get to. Bad defense by Murray. That play could be costly. Seattle trying to score quickly. Here's Kevin Porter Jr. with the slam. Porter is in for Oscar J. Vasilin. Oscar not in the game right now. I can't imagine how he feels. Oscar is at the scorer's table, ready to check in for anyone curious as Reddish misses the three. With it being an 8-point game, I don't know. It seems like it is officially the dagger. Jonathan Kuminga throws it down, and the Golden State Warriors lead by 10. They can just taste victory. Now a 7-point game. Oscar J. Vasilin, his three rolls out, rebounded by Golden State. The Warriors are going to try to run the clock out, but Seattle's going to continue to try to foul as Kyril Story gets Odiemi with 7 seconds to go. The Sonics are not quitting, even if they are appearing to be out of it, as it's stolen off the inbound by Murray. Murray for three. It's good, and that'll bring it to a 5-point game with 2.7 seconds left. Off the inbound, it goes into the hands of Duarte, who dribbles out the clock, and this game is over. The Golden State Warriors are headed back to the NBA Finals as they defeat the Seattle Sonics 115-110, your final here in Game 7. And unfortunately, our Seattle Sonics season comes to a close short of the goal. What a playoff run it has been. What a series it has been here at the Golden State Warriors. But Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Golden State's core is back to the finals for a 6th time, where they will face off against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers as Steph Curry holds the Western Conference trophy up. What a series from Steph and Klay. They both were dominant. But as I reflect on this game and this season, I think Sonics fans should be very proud of this team. I mean, we showed a ton of resilience and a ton of fight throughout the season. And in this playoff series in particular, we were down 2-0. We looked like we were out of it, but we stormed back, came to a Game 7. And in this Game 7, we were down by 18 points. Only lost by 5. So this is a very talented group of players. We have a great young core here. And obviously, we will be running it back for Season 4. Had we even won the finals, I still would have done a 4th season of this series. So we've still got plenty of unfinished business left. Let's take a look at the finals now. Of course, the Golden State Warriors will be facing off against the Philadelphia 76ers. The Sixers got here by sweeping the Cleveland Cavaliers as Philadelphia wins Game 1 by about 30. They blow out Golden State in Game 2. In Game 3, it also goes to the Sixers, but much closer. And Game 4 is also won by Philadelphia. So Joel Embiid and the Sixers sweep the Golden State Warriors. So after winning their first 10 playoff games, the Warriors barely make it to the finals and get swept by the 76ers. Let's talk about this upcoming offseason for the Sonics because it's going to be a fun one. For one thing, we have a very high pick in this year's draft from the Los Angeles Lakers. So we'll hope the draft lottery can help us out. We currently have the second best odds at the number 1 pick in what appears to be a very talented draft class. We could look to add a rookie or we could trade that pick for a star. There will be 2 expansion teams joining us in the offseason. And then also I will be doing a full league-wide rebrand. I have done this in all of my MyNBA series in the past. Pretty much all 30 teams get a makeover. New logos, new jerseys, new everything. So we've got a ton of fun stuff coming up this offseason. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, even though it was not the result we wanted. Still a very fun and promising season for our Seattle Sonics, and hopefully Season 4 is going to be a good one, and that starts with the offseason, which will be spread out through the next couple of episodes. I hope everybody enjoyed again. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. Peace out.